like a little label, like I was talking about.
Mm-hmm. Although for yours, you might want to do a few pulls at once, or are you just doing it on the garment itself?
No, I would be doing like strips. Yeah, so that'd
I
be
would.
hard to do a big one. I got a little too excited. Didn't think.
All right, folks. So just be mindful of the camera that's placed here. We're trying to make sure that we record as much because while you guys should be taking notes as well, and let's pull our notes together to make sure that we have what one person doesn't get, the other one will. Then I'll introduce you guys to Marie and Jim.
And I've got another meeting at 1:30, and so I just want to make sure I say thank you. And it's so nice to meet you both. To meet you.
Grab a chair.
So, yes, I just want to make sure because I'll let you guys keep the one.
Do you want to? Sure. Why don't I give you one? Good. Yeah. Let me grab this one over there.
Okay.
We are curious about this one. So what's this one? This tiny one used for?
You can do that for if you're doing a monogram to put on your luggage, all sorts of things like that.
Oh, okay. It's super
Whatever you
cute.
wanted to make. I mean, even if you wanted to do your business card, that so people can see
Business
it.
card out of fabric.
Yeah,
That's cool.
business card out of fabric. You'd be able to do that.
Like
with this
interface on the
one.
back of it to make it stiff.
Yeah.
That's a really cool idea.
This machine is a lot of fun, but it also can get you into a lot of trouble. I'll have to say that.
Yeah.
But if you're willing to put the time into it to really get to know it, there's a lot of levels to it. And this is one of the ones that has a camera. So you can also, you'll use it a lot. You'll know where in the face with what you need to know, but it'll also allow you to do your own work very easily. So
Awesome.
it's, when it comes to an artist, it's an artist dream after you get over the technology.
Yeah.
Which is usually the case.
Yeah.
I'll start with the basic stuff first. Boring stuff. How to change a needle.
That's
Okay. Before I forget,
yes.
when you use a stick,
Okay.
those are the easiest with this thing.
Okay.
Make sure it's only 2 megabytes. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
MBs.
Two
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you.
Gigabytes.
2 gigabytes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, it just doesn't work for some reason.
Really?
The world of sewing has some really interesting things.
That's
with it.
weird.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a quirk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it needs to have 2, and this one has a 2. Your major tool you tend to use is this little guy
Okay.
or a nickel.
Ha.
So if you can't find them, just
Save
find,
nickels.
yeah, save some change. Okay, next here. Your other tool is this little guy. And you'll know when you need it because I'll show you pretty soon.
Okay.
That one. And then there's some wrenches in here. Is this for here or this is for my other machine? Does that look familiar to you?
Yeah, I think that's to tighten up some of the billets, but
Gotcha.
you shouldn't need that.
Thankfully, I haven't had to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll start from the beginning.
You guys want to get around, you can too. So she's going to be changing the needle, or at least one of you guys want to get in here. Really good.
So this is easy. There's your bobbin. So as you look at there, you're going to be like, yeah, I know that.
Your way.
I was not by some of all your tools.
Video too.
If you've done a lot of work the day before, you're going to want to do your bobbin. Make sure it's
Okay.
very oiled again.
Okay.
It's good for, I've heard, it depends on 3 smaller embroideries or a day of work
Okay.
to keep it running really good because it goes up to, is it about 1,000 stitches a minute. I think that's what this one is. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's fast.
sure beats hand embroidery.
True. There's a big difference.
I got carpal tunnel doing needlework one time. Just one piece. I was like, ah.
Okay. So what you're gonna do is. Yeah, you usually put that right. There's a little picture here.
Oh, yeah.
And then,
That's nice.
yeah, that shows you where you're gonna go. It's on the side usually. Yeah. And aim it down. Just looking for one little drop.
Okay.
So, the easiest way to do it is with these guys. So when they show you the big vial, you go, no, not that.
Yeah.
When it comes to winding a bobbin, do you all have a bobbin winder here?
We do not.
Jim?
Hmm?
Put down bobbin winder.
Okay, sure.
Aw. Did
We
you?
were gonna bring it.
It was sitting out. But I also need one for my quilter.
Okay, well, I'll have to take a look. I thought we had one.
I know we can order them. Really.
Yeah, okay, sure. All right.
We could bring ours and then we order
You get a
mine.
new one.
Sure.
No, you guys get a new one.
I know how
That's
that is. Yeah.
Or else you can also use the pre-wound ones.
Yeah.
The advantage, obviously, of the wound one is it's going to be able to get more threads on there. They're going to be more even. So if you wanted to have good, be nice and fast on you without falling apart. I like these a lot. They usually come in white or black. Superior, I think, is a company. They'll get it for you in any color. So if it's important to you underneath, that would be different.
Okay.
This is going to go in easy. Pretty much the same that you used to in a slot machine. The click.
Take a look.
Sure. Does anyone want to just, get used to the feel of it? Bring one
Want to try
out?
putting the bobbin in and out? Yeah. One. And don't worry about blocking the camera.
This is my
Don't really
little special
feel-
standard bobbin.
That's when you know you got a good stitch.
Yeah.
Versus the top down. Yeah, doesn't do the same stitch. And you can tell, yeah, when you go to the Jukies, they're all the old way.
Mhm.
But I still have a featherweight, a senior featherweight.
I have another.
Do you?
It's a flop.
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm. I know, but yeah.
You gotta push a little.
I just make you gentle around.
Gentle
I
and-
go in the
anyone else?
back area.
Bobbin in and out.
Not too far.
I noticed that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'd be closer to him.
Yeah.
We're not too far away from that.
So I'm going, yeah, so I'm going over here.
It's like a regular bobbin. Anyone else?
My kids went to Greview.
Got it, Maya? No? Okay.
It's a good school.
All right.
Okay.
We're good.
You're good?
Yeah.
Okay, the next after that would be, one thing I forgot. There is a brush around here to where seedling, just get.
Oh, yeah.
You'll get that. Okay, next is usually going to be. There's the on-off switch is on the back. Yeah, you got it. Usually I'm kind of feeling. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and turn it back on. It's just like any computer, it resets it. But sometimes it gets buggy.
Yeah, turn it off and on again.
Yeah.
You can't turn her off, unfortunately.
She doesn't go off.
You have to turn her off when you take the jump drive out. You're bad enough.
But put it right back on. Just a second.
Yeah. Seedling move. This, you can see it definitely has some of its own things to pull around with.
Yeah.
Previous. Was somebody in the middle of one? Okay. So I can just say, okay. All right. And you can see, you can take this straight in from your computer into the machine. You don't have a memory stick. My husband can tell you if this is true, but I think it is true. Jim, I'm sorry. Does this one have Wi-Fi in it or is it the next machine?
It's the next one. We
Okay.
don't have that.
The new machine would have the
But
Correct.
this one has USB connection.
Yes, oh yeah, it's all USB.
So we can just connect it straight to the computer.
Mhm.
No jump drive.
Right, right. If you go straight to the computer, no jump drive. Yeah.
Oh, oh my God, the 20th century, here we come.
Do that.
I guess 21st century.
21st century. But as you can tell, you just push the one. Where it's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is, when you're threading it, you obviously want to know exactly which one you're threading from, 1 through 10.
Yeah.
So you're gonna come here, bottom, where it has a little. I guess that's the word. This is gonna be very helpful, because it has 10 numbers, and you need to know, okay, which one do you want to start on? I start on this one, which is 1. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna do it. That's going to go 5 to 6. Let's bring it 1. So that makes it quite easy. Just gotta remember the right window. You don't do that often, you kind of forget the right window. Okay, next. So you want, before you start, you want to have it like this, in slant whirl there. Okay. With the holes open. This is your first little line of tension. It begins right up here. And it goes through a few different ways of moving around. Just if you're ready, if you're all ready to get your eyes blind, you're set for here. When you start threading, it's usually easier, obviously, if you start from the back. That's how I'm going to cheat. You'll see 2 levels of going through the right hole. Okay. And you'll see that it is marked the number of which spool it comes from. All right. Okay, your next one is that one right there. I do that all the time. I do that. Okay, and then that one right there. Then you're gonna slide it in here. Then you're going to. Where? This is left. Yeah, you got it. And then you gotta bring it around.
Can we go fully around it?
I do believe that's true.
Okay.
But yeah, usually they just use it. Yeah. Now you're gonna just follow a little pathway and then pin it in.
It has a pathway.
So magical.
Yeah, yeah, they will light up. You can put them to the cut when you're doing your design.
Yeah.
If whatever white color you would put on your design, it will come out. Yeah. That sort of thing's what we're doing. That's really good.
Taking a picture on my camera, I'm gonna be able to.
Next, you're gonna come to here.
To go around.
No, it's just gonna go, there you go. Okay. You got it, you're following it.
some similarities to the other one.
Mhm.
And it's just like way nicer, more fluid, and instruction.
Okay. Now I need to find the command.
Here comes the fun part.
This comes the fun part. Thank you.
I'll pretend we're surgeons and I'm giving you tools.
Okay, there's a little hole there. It's right down here. Oh, you got it. I was looking backward. You even did with that too. Okay. This is where, oh, let me get my chair.
It takes a while, huh?
Yeah. It might.
It might.
It's like, brain, remember, please.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Things.
It's almost that point.
Okay, this is where I gotta remember what I need to do. It is in one, like it's supposed to. And I'm gonna get one of those little tools. And a long time since I've used this machine. Thanks. Okay, you'll see two tools that look kind of like, they definitely do
Oh,
two
yeah.
different things. When you're doing a needle, it looks like that one. When you're doing the threading, it's gonna be, have a little divot in the middle.
Okay.
I'll put this back so I don't put the one spot. Okay. Okay, Jim. you'll do mine. Back here, you'll notice it, a very similar thing, like you said, it's very similar to winding. from here
Oh,
to
yeah,
end.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Help!
Yes, dear.
This is where my brain just went blank. I show my age now. And my losing hormones. I need this to go ahead and thread it. Is it? There you go. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
There is a
there's
picture.
a
You go ahead.
button.
Yeah.
There is.
Yeah.
One of my favorite buttons that was wrapped it.
Okay. Okay. There's a little arrow here. But right here on the side, you're gonna see what looks very familiar, just on a regular sewing
Yeah, the
machine.
little hoop there.
That's the trick for just getting on the little hoop.
Yeah. Cat whispering on eyes.
Exactly. That's where I'm at.
Once it hits 40, you know,
Yeah.
you go.
You
It's like
do.
clockwork.
You do. Mine
They warned me about it, but then it happened.
Mine was 41, as I remember. Yeah.
Same here.
It was like body.
Very simple. Is
Yeah.
that on the right or the left?
It's on my right. This back there. This can punch it back there easier usually.
You want to come to the front?
Okay, do you want to come to the front? You'll be able to.
Sure.
'Cause what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this basically and have to put it. They helped. a lot.
Yeah, I'm writing that other machine guide.
You don't get the tools.
No, and then after a few stitches, the thread breaks.
Yeah.
And we have to re-thread
Hope in a prayer and
each
Light a
time,
candle.
every single time.
Especially if you're still here.
stage it.
Yeah. Stage it.
I know we had the repair guy come and I was like, so is there anything we can do? And he's like, it's just old. It's like, oh, okay.
They like to say that.
Oh,
They just want to.
he's
buy a
pretty-
new one.
he's
Buy a new
he's
one.
very honest.
Yeah.
Pretty old too. All right, so I have it behind that.
Okay. And you're gonna use your little gizmo here. And bring it underneath this. No, you're just gonna kind of go across it. Bring that up.
Does it go in between the two?
That's where it's gonna end up. And you're gonna come up through with that one. And then it's gonna cut.
And I was like, no!
And then hopefully when you push the button, I told you the right thing.
The magic.
I'm ready for the magic. There it went. Holy moly.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
I caught that on video.
I mean, not
You
for
got
the other machines, right? That's clear. That was magic.
There's enough needles here that everyone can take it.
Stab.
Yes. It's the best way to really
Fire
know
for the
it.
first time.
Okay, so what, we lost a piece full. Who's what we got? So the next color is
And you guys want to
6.
go up there and have an up close look.
It's definitely one of the things you definitely do is you can't really explain it.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna start with the 6 one. Oh, I forgot. When you're finished with it, you just push this back, and it helps slow it down, get through down there. But you really don't need to do that until you get yourself. Okay. To get to 6, you're gonna have to line up.
Right.
And next you're gonna go and you're gonna put it to the right hole here, which is just the knowledge. Oh, I see what you're doing. You would have what is. It's stuck underneath the. Yeah, it's coming from.
And
that's the hardest part of just getting started. That's right. Yeah, that is the hardest.
Why is he shocking me? Is it just you? I didn't get shocked.
It's just me. I guess I have.
Are you wearing synthetics? Maybe you should stop.
Why is there some curse of the synthetics that you can't
Yeah.
thread the embroidery machine?
No, she keeps getting
If you're wearing
shocked.
polyester, it doesn't like it.
No, she keeps getting
It's
shocked.
bad energy. Juju's all wrong.
This way. It should be, yeah. Yeah.
Charlene, do you want to thread one too?
There you go. There's that.
Come on.
Line all the
Get
way
your
around.
hands on her.
Really bad. Leave it to my glasses out. This is where the
My granddaughter laughs at me. And then was sewing and everything. I put my glasses on, then I gotta bring the big light over.
Yeah.
So sometimes my magnifying.
Yes,
glass,
yes.
You know?
Uh-huh.
But you do
I need to see. It's good we have all these tools nowadays.
Yeah,
Right?
it's good. You're gonna see that it's a miniature little machine in there.
I got my passport in the other day, and I noticed that inside of all of the A's, that like roll in the top is a star.
Really?
It's like really tiny though, and I was like, perfect. Nobody over the age of 40 can forge a passport.
Our border customs agents need to be under 40 so they can make sure it's a real passport.
I showed it to my fiance's mom, and she like pulled out a magnifying glass.
Take it. That little. Yeah, just dive underneath and this will guide you on up. And bring it up to 6. Yeah, just follow you. You got it. And then just, it'll.
I know, the first time I was like, oh no,
Yeah.
I broke it.
Okay.
Magic button.
Yes.
Good. Wait, what did I do wrong?
No, I don't think you did anything wrong.
What's not threaded?
What's the color? Purple. Yeah, you see it in the back there? Sure. Okay. And you see it come down like this. It's hooked it and it's brought it on underneath. Is where it goes. But you can definitely pull it if you want, and then you'll see it.
It's not right. It's still right here. You're like, I'm like, oh, sorry. So in here is underneath this thing. Do I have to use this again or no?
Since you used it, I think you're good.
Okay. Goes back up here with this one. Okay. Use that. That sounds good.
We wanted it to look like that one.
Do we have to press it?
No, not usually.
Well, just because we had left it in the front, so we're thinking it grabs it. Yeah, so it just goes there and it stops here.
You got it. You're right. I skipped this part. We gotta bring it down first.
Okay. So
Sorry.
I bring this down.
Yeah, you want to start from up there.
Okay. So unthread this?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and I put it under here.
Right.
Okay.
That was a piece we were
I got
missing after you do up there.
I get it.
Sorry. You can breathe.
Okay, so you're going. And then I put this piece under these hooks as well.
Right, you can go across those little hooks. And then you can look that right there.
And then you retract it. And now
That did it.
yay. Okay, makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, that was great.
I recommend everybody doing it.
Yeah, it's one of those hands-on things.
Yes.
All right, who's next?
Under the ears.
Okay.
Oh,
Actually,
no, I
like
don't care.
really fun to do. It's very satisfying. Not
How do you know which one's left?
Yeah.
So it goes like 1, 6, and you're gonna do 2 next, right? Oh, you're gonna do 8. All right. I know I didn't realize that at first, and I was like, "What am I doing wrong? Why can't I grab it?" It's because the thread's like wrapped in it. So if you just pull it, like you have to unwrap the thread.
Yeah.
The spool comes.
Yeah, those spools are made for is after they've been unwrapped and everything, you can wrap it back up on the bottom, and then you push up the plastic, and it should keep it from going anywhere.
Shane, do you know like if there's like what the designing online is for it?
Program. And she's used CorelDRAW, but we can use Illustrator, we can use the same software that I use.
attach which stitches get that one?
Right, CorelDRAW exports it as what? As the PES file, or does it have to go from CorelDRAW to some intermediary program? Remember? Jim?
That sounds familiar.
I think you can do that, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we
You can
do.
Use it.
You
That's
just
what
go
I
straight
do.
from CorelDRAW,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but maybe there's a way to do it straight from Illustrator. We'll just have to.
Yeah.
figure that out.
But attaching the stitches in is kind of weird. Like I know the image in Illustrator, but not
It is.
attaching the stitches.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can you do the stitches in Corel Draw, like attach stitches? No, right?
No,
You do that up here on the machine, right?
that's correct.
Oh, you do on the machine.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
so much better than that. So we're not gonna have the
Yeah,
flash, the
No, and it has a
PowerPoint.
USB, so theoretically we could just.
have the music.
Yeah, we might have to still have the PowerPoint for the other machine.
Yes,
Well, we use it to teach the students to walk through the software.
because
so
the
it's-
software is so old that
yeah,
like
yeah.
There's so many steps you gotta go through.
Do you know how to use Corel?
I do not know.
Okay,
I actually don't even know what.
It's like Illustrator, just
it's easier.
it's easier and
I
it's
think.
cheaper.
Yeah.
Well, I like Illustrator because I don't have to pay for it since I'm in school right now.
I know. We've been talking about that, Marie and I,
Mhm.
trying to figure out the best way to do it. We really don't want to have to teach you what to do. Software, which is on everything else.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's just Illustrator. We haven't figured out a way to make that happen. Because the important part.
It's
Sorry, I'm
vectors,
talking
right?
behind. Yeah, that's-
Yeah, Illustrator is a vector program, so it should, you can export it as an EPS. Or is it vector? Yeah.
We should be.
Yeah.
We just haven't done that.
The Corel Draw
know.
is a vector program as well.
Do you do
That's a
fashion
faster
design?
machine.
I do fashion design. No, I use Procreate.
What's the university teach?
Procreate, Illustrator too. Yeah, like you can do your own. We like, I think I learned,
Yeah, I know, I'm like.
for, like my sophomore year, I'm a senior now, my sophomore year, we learned how to do flats on Illustrator first.
Yeah.
And then second semester, sophomore year, something like that, is when we started drawing on the iPads and first semester.
My year was like everything.
Changed. Okay. Yeah, so my freshman year, we were still drawing on paper for the first class.
I love it.
And now like Procreate does everything, but I still know some people who feel more comfortable doing flats on Illustrator,
Yes.
especially if it's a woven,
Yeah.
but I will never do a knit flat on Illustrator.
I heard it's
Yeah,
ready.
looks like we did.
Absolutely. I mean, it doesn't make any
Yeah.
like to get the curves,
Yeah.
it just doesn't work.
It's just really tough.
It is. It
Yeah,
is.
you couldn't
I need at least a sketch first, like I have to
Yeah.
sketch it and then import it. Like I can't freehand it on like a body. Is what I need. Or it's not gonna get very
I was attending a class on Illustrator just to get the top.
Mhm.
It was like, are you serious? You know, it's trying to use
Yeah.
a tool that really wasn't meant to do fashion design. I view for something as say Procreate. I have Procreate. So,
Procreate, yes.
I
But-
have seen that.
I did figure out that you can get Illustrator on your iPad and draw with your pencil.
That's
So
true.
that also helps. Like when I do
Just that.
files for like laser cutting and stuff,
Yeah, you got it.
Procreate's not new, like it. If you make something in Procreate, you can't really use it for a laser cutting like file because it's just not clean enough. The lines end up being too blurry and it becomes like multiple cut lines. Stuff it just doesn't work. You have to use Illustrator, at least for me. So I do it on my iPad now because I can freely draw a little better, my like shapes and stuff.
Good to know.
Oh, even though Illustrator is, that's,
Mhm.
we all have taken some classes, so everybody that's a student.
Almost every Adobe,
Yeah.
Photoshop, Illustrator.
Okay.
And right now we're learning
Yeah, I agree with you.
whatever magazine is.
Yeah, I did see where that's gonna work.
The tools
Yeah.
are the same.
Okay, yeah.
End tool and Illustrator is the pen.
Right. Bringing out.
Well, it's the same as this, like that machine versus this machine, different.
Yeah.
But I know how to do that because of that one.
That's
You
the
know,
longest
they
it can be
translate.
for me to be able to do it.
No, I just can't.
So we
Okay.
need to see if we. can
You feel good?
Illustrator
Feel
to-
confident?
Yeah.
If I test you on this.
I'll be like on Monday. I don't know.
Please put a spotlight on you.
Yeah, I've got it down. You can ask me whenever.
They could do the first little hook up above that's really tiny
Yeah.
with their fingers. I'm going. Why can't my body do
They
that?
have their fingers in machines for a bit.
I've
Yeah, the
had
other
needles
one's
go
horrible.
through my fingers.
The other
Oh,
one's
me too. I hate that.
Other ones.
Every time it goes through, I never felt it, but then I look at it and I'm like, no, I
My
got to
first
take it
thought is
out.
always, oh my gosh, I hope I didn't get blood on one of my
Yes.
my project.
through the yeah, and then yourself.
Oh yeah,
Like,
well,
I'm
like
thinking-
right now I'm doing BFA and I'm using all white fabric.
Oh,
And if I get pinned, I'm like, is there blood in the garment? Did I just put blood on my fabric that I just sewed all up? And now I have to like recut out that thing, or I have to like use a Tide stick or whatever. But it doesn't always work. So I'm like,
wear gloves.
I know I was literally saying I need to get doctor like latex gloves and work with.
I just don't think I'm
No, I wouldn't actually be able to.
I work with a lot of the nitrile type glove. And because when I'm doing quilting or something, you need to be able to move it. But when I'm working with a piece that I don't want to get blood on,
Mhm.
I do wear the gloves because I know exactly what you're talking about.
Mhm. And even like the other day, I was like pinning it on a person, and I was like, I gotta be so careful.
Oh yeah.
We're almost done. Right? We're almost done. No? Is it gonna be a long weekend? It's gonna be a long weekend.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Long weekend.
It's been a long week.
Yeah.
Long week.
Except long year.
No, February's been the longest month. It's been like 3 months long this month.
But you know, it's the shortest month. It's the longest month.
I've just been living here basically. I come in around 6 a.m. and I don't leave till like closing. For this whole week, I've done that.
That's crazy.
They're like 6:30.
You like DoorDash?
The other ones are.
I don't have money. I don't work here enough to.
Yeah.
I know. And I don't have time to go to the grocery store, so I'm just like, screwed. I'm just like, please
Yeah.
bring me food.
You're like, hey,
Fine.
It's kind of hard
here,
to
please.
underneath there.
Nope.
So
She's Peter. He's so baby. He refused. Like he likes to walk. He doesn't like.
So when you say ready.
Do you want to thread it?
Just.
I'll do that later.
So the digitizing we do in.
We need as many people to know how to, just
Yeah,
in case
and that
one of
was-
us.
Well,
forgets.
each one has to be threaded anyway, so.
Yeah, but it's one of those like, look, we all know.
Well, now we'll all know exactly how to use it because, and it's gonna be way easier when there's not like but it's not warning signs, but like errors and like all the stuff that.
I know. Because of the electronics. They're really good in electronics.
Be a problem now, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not in love with that.
I had a client that uses drop stitch now. And you know, for the government, it's a source of fabric is so costly. Yeah, because we can't bring it home, so he's doing them as well. Yeah, there's only and the machine comes from that machine's interesting. But there's only two machines here in you guys and but the problem is we don't have to put the allocated coding, but the rubber programs, you do it all. So,
Yeah, I really remember that. That is the way to sell it. Most of it comes from here, something comes from here. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna have to figure some things out.
I know, and some of the,
You going right now?
I would think so.
Much.
And that's simple, so.
Put something on it.
Hey, Kat texted me and I was like, no one was here the day that I was here. No one came in,
Like, cause
and I locked the door afterwards.
I understand.
So I have my files.
I think I would have wanted to say,
Afterwards.
not until Disney
That
gets,
if
you guys
it's,
get
you
through
know,
this.
more recent.
It's gonna be, I mean,
I was like, yeah.
What is it?
And
That was,
he has,
I literally have that. Yeah, but that was like last semester. That was mine last semester.
it's.
Last semester.
You don't see.
Yeah, why the hell did it show up on top?
I don't know.
Did you go look at the file or anything?
Yeah.
No, last semester
I'm so
because
sorry.
that's when I worked. It was that was when I told you I was like, Yeah, no, that one's mine. It was my lace for BFA. I was like, hey, it's not working. The laser cut. Remember when I reached out to you last semester? That was the file I was trying to
That's so
laser.
because the files I use are literally so older than those two.
That's crazy
And
because
it
I haven't even
changed
touched
so
that. I
much.
deleted those because I'm not doing lace anymore.
Yeah.
So
That's
I haven't
gonna-
even.
yeah,
So
It's
now
gonna be
we
hard
see
for them
that
to do because
I have no
a
idea.
lot of these things are
I
originally
don't know what happened.
families.
It was
that
a
were
weird
there.
thing because there's a window
And
wide
that's why
open
the
in
sewing
here.
machine
Oh my
world
gosh.
is
Going
so
on.
We
We
opened
opened it because it was so.
because they, you know,
Yes, but
they
please
want to keep
close
their
it before
names
you
in
leave.
there
But it was
too.
also.
So
Yes, I
I'm
found a
sure
dead
you're gonna
bird.
have
We
whatever
were all
comes
like,
across.
I found a dead bird.
One another. It's gonna be, it's gonna be, it's gonna be a
That
mess.
scared me.
I've always loved fashion. My mom was a fashion designer for a few years and she loved sew forever in my life that I can remember.
Yeah,
And
even
so
a couple of things.
I came through the world of quilting
Yeah,
to
and
learn
then I
the
came in
dyeing
and
and texturizing and everything and surface
That
design.
it got
I
close.
brought forth the embroidery because I
Finally.
really
Then
thought it would be a
emailed
neat thing to
Brian.
be able to do.
I did most of the semester.
And I ended up doing
He
all
got to me
the
when I was already in Florida.
the same it's a church.
And then
They
when I
large
came back, I
embroideries
said,
and
okay,
everything.
I'm not gonna work for
And so I learned how much you
And
can
then I
use
brought my
use it
husband.
as part of what you can do for have a tool to use. Because there's quilts out there that are gorgeous with a ton of embroidery.
I
But
basically
you
did
could do it in the
5
same way, idea, just using a different
And he has the
embroidery.
same machine.
Maybe a different character to it.
So I bought them this.
I was looking
Yeah.
They
at
got
on there,
the
the
exact.
the lifted flower, the lifted leaves.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, it took
I
time.
live with them. I got you.
So is that separate and then you?
Doghouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, use a tool and you overlay it all. I love doing stuff like that.
But yeah, it's
And that's free motion embroidery. That's just off a regular sewing machine.
handouts still the same. And that one is for
Where you just drop a bead
One
on,
is
so
the
you
fast
just run it through.
Yeah, the
That's my favorite.
Oh.
But you can do a lot of
Yeah,
good
that
work
works
with
too.
these.
They both
That's amazing.
The left one is for fabric only
Easy
for
to get
thin
lost.
fabric, like muslin, regular fabric. If anything like velvet, neoprene, you probably want to use this one.
Oh, I see what
A nice
happens with
thickness.
So again,
We'll have the most community asking about.
there you go. You're gonna,
Yeah.
Yeah, most
Yeah,
people are.
That's the one they ask the most about. They ask the most.
yeah.
They were doing, I think it was.
Some
this
people are
project
really
with
good.
the
I wouldn't
dog
do
meat.
my own food.
A lot of people are gonna.
Have you been in? There you go. And now you're going
It's
to
just a
go,
project.
you're gonna wanna go under your access, you'll see the name. And you're gonna do the
A lot of
outside.
people
Yeah.
work, like, with embroidery.
Yeah, and I had freshmen as well. When I told
Yeah,
them that they're just here. Oh my God. Yeah, they come in and work.
We're gonna do.
I think one of them worked with you on,
There.
she was trying to make a doll.
Went into it, yeah.
Was it with
And
you?
sometimes
Someone
that
was trying to make a doll. Yeah,
But if you got it,
she came in and started working. That's another part of it embroidered, like a little.
no, you
animal.
got it. You just gonna go underneath and bring it up.
Yeah, I think I got started with.
Yeah, she never came back.
Then you're gonna take it.
Or they never came back.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
on this side of it. No, the other side.
Yeah.
Come back. Well, I mean.
Sometimes I've had
I
people
know,
that I'm
I
like, here's a PowerPoint. And they're like,
I said, okay. I think the problem is people come in thinking they are walking in whatever they're thinking and
Yeah.
walk out.
It's a learning lab.
So I hear you.
they're like, oh, can you just?
It'll be a lot.
No, I cannot.
Or
I
like,
will
you
do the
should-
machine, yeah, but I'm not gonna create a design. for you.
Yeah, you just have to explain to them, hey, this isn't a service bureau. We have this here for educational purposes. It'll be really good on your CV or your resume.
Sat in the fashion industry.
Yeah.
I followed it for a while. And I'm like, I get it. The textile industry basically leads and everyone else has to follow. Being an artist doing it, I would feel very.
Oh, so many.
Because
Some people come in and they're like, I actually need it like by the end of the day for class.
that's what got me.
And or someone came in, it was like Friday and it was like 4:35,
Okay.
and they're like, well, I need it by Monday. I was like, I can't. Can you stay open? Like, no, I
So
cannot.
Marissa, when I was here on Tuesday.
That was my least favorite.
I would agree with you. Yeah.
I want to embroider a t-shirt. I'm sorry, we don't have a t-shirt. He's like,
Right. It was a big
"What?
deal.
An embroider?"
Yeah.
And now it's usually they cut a
It's just
pattern
terrible.
or
Can't
cut
put a
the
t-shirt.
fabric and then
That's
it's
why I started
doing like sewed garments.
Then I had control over.
And he's like, so it's only for fashion students.
Then you learned that I even got wool and silk. So you learn
Fabric.
It's just for
how to
fabric.
do the look you're going after. huge pallet. They don't make a mess out of the trays issue. Because yeah, I have so many vendors that are in different places. This would be really interesting.
Yeah.
No, no, you cannot. And they're like, yeah, I need a little small swatch. Also not going to work because it goes across the whole thing.
Yeah.
So like, that's a waste.
I had someone that was like, yeah, I was in DI trying to do dye sub, and they said it would take a day. So I think it is right now. I'm like,
It takes 3 days.
Yeah.
guys,
They
I can't
do
do it. They're
them
just way faster.
So then you take all your colors from the same palette.
Sal, did you do it on?
Yeah. It flows. It flows.
Well, I look forward to attending when we start working with the dyes to see.
Looking forward to that.
It's funny, I think
Yeah.
a full circle here.
Color any color.
I was here.
Mark one of the three.
And then you have to put the number is to
Before it's.
Yeah.
percentage.
That's from dicing.
I think,
Yeah.
9 is open
And then
and 7 is
Let's see,
open.
what museum came and my mother really wanted to come.
I just did
so
nine.
we came to see them.
Okay, so 7.
It was,
Oh,
yeah.
and I did it. So how about 7?
So that.
Oh wait, that's already
through here.
Okay. Is it all of it?
I saw it was here, and everything, but they come back, move back to the area. Like, so I made it like this, where I'm back in Kansas.
Yeah, this is the-
It was so, and they were able to attend, so it's fun.
I would think so.
When I took textiles, our biggest technology that we had was we had this drum,
No,
this big.
no, we're all on shot.
People are just going to be saying, buy it on Mood. I'm like, you got to have your concept early in advance.
Materials.
I've ordered stuff times and it's not at all.
That's why I always get the watches. I know it takes longer.
Oh,
Yeah.
basic,
Oh, you're
you know.
They have like their open.
You can imagine.
So bad.
A classroom with machines after a while.
Yeah, there's some stucks.
Unfortunately, gonna be.
When people are just trying to make it work.
I always like Etsy is a good place because it's usually personal people and it's not like a.
Yeah, I think it's realistic to raise a plan like, go. Give it a style stuff.
They don't
Mhm.
really send out like the stuff.
Yeah, it was flash dance
There's
time,
people
so you
for
had the
the-
I totally
Yes, so I made this.
You have to last.
Well, the problem is we're not on contract for the summer.
Yes.
A lot of things I
You
don't
know,
get.
that-
Yeah, I
That's
tried to do the
right.
first week.
Yeah, and there's some
Oh,
like people don't even know what classes they're teaching. Like teachers don't.
She said, one of church, or for the church. we went
Marie.
to, yeah, and she pitched her.
It's nice to do.
Yeah.
A lighthouse.
I went to school.
Yeah.
You never see the school.
It seemed to have a value.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. I don't know.
It's got so many.
Typically 18 hours. So, Lamb of God, which was, that was using old
It's
thread.
okay.
Yeah.
You can see the, the overlay of it.
Yeah.
Very cool. Oops. I knew it was going.
You're not there. You can't be helpful if people if you do that.
They miss out.
Again, the overlay.
Yeah.
She has me going under and over.
Are you doing okay there?
She's taking that's why you see she's shaking about 7 feet up.
Those socks.
Oh, sure.
These are 7 feet long and they go up front. There, that gives you some ideas. That is the one she did for Advent. She died at Advent.
Yeah, that's.
It's in detail of this too.
That's all pretty cool. And that's what they put in the windows.
Look at that.
You know what you do is you
That's
just
probably just complicated.
stabilize.
Seriously.
They were good at.
So this machine,
And.
Oh, there's the
there's the
lamp.
Lamb of God. Look at the detail. It's like 50,000. I had to be judging halves. Yeah.
On
You'll
that
see a little inaccuracy,
stabilizer.
Right up there.
Oh,
but everything else.
that.
Yeah. But the rest, I mean, people are gonna look at this, they're not gonna.
Right here. But it is,
Yeah, that was
it's
it.
really amazing that you able to just do it with machine.
That's exquisite.
You
though.
get some incredible detail.
It's beautiful. Even I think so, because it looks like great.
She was too much. I just wanted you guys to see that.
Thank you.
Yeah, but man, is it
The lamb. You were right about the lamb. It's perfect
Yeah.
for season right
I
now.
have to look both ways, but.
What we're getting
Yeah.
into. All the parties are happening already in the,
Yeah, but yeah, there's a lot of things you can do,
Kings.
carnivals and
parade,
make it something unique.
the debauchery.
That one is.
Which is nothing.
The all, yeah.
Yeah. I always find it funny that you have that, and then you have the whole signs with repent sinner and all this stuff. So you get on whatever.
Whatever.
I mean,
Which they're
yeah, exactly.
captured your thread.
That's the first.
It was
Ah,
Friday.
I was over here.
Oh, God, there's some spaces left.
I think so. These two are.
Do I just, yes.
Yeah, see, what she does, to create all these, she actually does. Like, her and some of the other stuff.
That's right. That's right, go for it.
You have to clean it up, trace it in. I know the process.
Claire,
Let's
what are we
do
missing?
The last part.
Yeah. So I think like doing those 61. Let me walk past you real quick.
Does it go on that one at all, or does it go on?
No. What numbers is? So that's very kind of you to walk around.
Oh.
I don't want to.
So this is the X color, right? So there's the E X.
It's kind of sharp. I started that 6 years ago. I just went through this and but I thought I was supposed to be an urgent, but, I read those two, the older the one who
And this is where it has everything to do with
finance. That was your.
So we look for the vector.
In order to get,
This is.
written
demons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get everything you need to get now. Okay. Because this is gonna really
Yeah. So you could have pretty much cleaned it up, I think, with it in here.
I'm sure.
So fit design to the hoop, if you thought what you want, down on the side, and
Yep.
bam, it next. They don't automatically pick colors, but we only want, Next. Obviously, if it was a vector, it was clear.
Yes.
Backgrounds are automatically removed.
That's why I like when these comes on, I'm like. I need, I was, yeah, you need.
The previous side, stitch with the side. All the
There you
stitches
go.
here.
I'm feeling excited.
This takes care of.
Got everything.
Yeah.
So this,
I think I'm finished with all it's here. Amazing.
They have the wet version of what I've seen.
Show to the show. See, but I think it's like Peak Dragons.
Yeah.
I think for some reason it has a picture of their pictures.
I think these were two shows.
Of course. They just-
Yeah, they're the ones. And it just made me enjoy it. And this is actually where I really understood what they're dying about. Because I knew they were starting to cry. It's like the closest. Oh, we came to.
Oh, we really appreciate it. Yes, I think it's anything that we work this year. Because we switched days.
Okay, now I get it. I'm gonna do it 3 times. I did it the first time, but it already had the 2 things down already, so I thought they was magically there, and then I was like, "Where did you go?"
Yeah, you have to press the needle to send it out, and then you have to press it in, and it retracts it.
Right, can we let it go? Oh, before you do it. Alright. But can I have that everywhere I go?
Yeah. Did you still have your one?
Yeah. If I find something on my.
I'm gonna be a threading queen after this.
Yeah, that's great. Is this your work?
No, this was our old machine. So we did.
Okay.
I think this is Salatrix over there. They were designed, and then the tech did my name.
What I love doing is they have a lot.
Okay, there's one left.
Windows. And so I take something out of this thing, glass windows.
Well, you can show me next time.
I finally get it. Like, I was still a little hazy for a second.
Like Monday or something,
Yeah,
or Tuesday or Wednesday.
but
Yeah, these were made.
I'm loving that.
All right.
Alright,
We've got threads in-
let's stop. Yeah. She's just so amazing,
She is, yeah.
you know, but thanks for having me.
Yeah,
You
for
know,
sure.
I was telling her that I'm a firm believer that boards need to see what's going on with the students. And to make sure we can support you know, but
Yeah,
also to see these wonderful people, see, I'm lucky, I got to meet them.
yeah, yeah. So now you can talk all the accolades.
Share with them, that
I think it's wonderful that you want to come in and see what I'm doing.
Yeah,
You know what's worked.
That's just part of me right now is like I'm selling my house, which is close by, and I'm thinking of moving back to Cleveland, but then I'm like, it'll be a little harder to get back out here and
Yeah.
and things like that. But I really appreciate coming in and seeing what's going on here. All right, well, and then we'll see what goes down with this whole thing.
yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming in, Shirley. Good to see you again.
With the drop stitch.
You sure you don't want to thread one?
Oh, I got clothes and
Okay, perfect.
With my glasses and everything.
The next thing would be is to make you, as you check the tension, we might do that. You and I might come in there and do that.
Okay,
And show a couple people while they're doing it.
sounds good.
Because it can take a while.
Yeah, we don't know. This is good.
Yeah. Well, it should be, but it's been through a car ride and everything.
Well, we had the tech come in and,
Oh, did you?
yes,
Then it's probably okay.
yeah, it's probably, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are good.
Yeah.
Can I have a
Oh,
take?
that's wonderful.
His name is Greg. He's Russian.
He's
Well, then he's probably really good.
He's very sassy.
Yeah.
And you say,
And he's like the only one that can do it.
Just take out just changing a needle.
So show us just how to do a quick embroidery and then,
Okay.
yeah.
Very nice meeting you.
And we
Okay.
can even use that hoop.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
So once we're done threading, what do we do?
You're going to close this up right up here.
Okay.
And then we need a,
Do we want to just use the one that's?
you want to just, oh, yeah, we can just use that one.
Cat.
It wasn't me. No,
That
Greg
was
did
Greg.
that. I didn't comment. That was all Greg. I came in. I was like, oh.
Greg.
What is on the top?
Oh my God, it's the coffee bean. So they give you a little chocolate bean with a coffee bean inside, but yeah,
Only thing
and
I
but the
don't
coffee
know,
bean,
he didn't seem to think it was a big deal.
it's too much for me.
So-
So I eat it and
Was there-
sorry, I was supposed to I toss it out the window, but I didn't.
No,
So.
he was hitting the button, but when you turn it back on and off, it works now.
Oh,
Like, you were hitting
good.
the button 10, it wasn't doing anything, and then now that you turned it, the text thing that's always like, did you turn it on and off?
Yeah, he's a plug in.
Yeah, so now it's working fine. He just kept hitting the button and it wasn't acknowledging 10. But now it was 10.
Yeah, I love them when they can think that way. They're easy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we can do more letters. I think this is Diane here.
Yeah, I don't know how those schools been that stuff broke. I didn't notice those when we were here.
I found one of them on the floor, so it's over there, but I think, yeah, I don't think they'd be hard. I put it over here. So I found.
Oh, thank you. Nice.
Well, we'll get them replaced.
There we go.
We're going to barn, so it's
We can,
they sold. No problem.
They are
Thank
really
you for letting me know.
so even, I mean,
now, probably easiest doing, let's see, because we have 1, 6, 7, 10. But you can,
Resize it and all that.
right, go ahead and do set. And then, yeah, you can go ahead and resize it and everything.
Okay. Rotate it, mirror it.
Mhm.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, you can see there's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to change the colors that you're using and they're all up here,
Mhm.
you can just change your numbers around.
Okay.
Duplicates if you want to send it off with your stick or wherever you have that there. Okay. Yeah. So it's just
Where to put it. Oh, wow.
you can do a lot.
I can just scale it right in there.
This is also for how think you want to make your stitching.
Okay.
And it's about, yeah, you can move this around wherever on the palette you want to go. Just center it
To the center.
Yeah, it works like a lot of the other
Yeah.
ones too. And then, let's see. Close. Make sure you want to be done. This is going to use 1,
Q is it threaded.
2 isn't threaded. Okay, so it does now.
Okay.
It's thinking. 45 are empty. Okay.
Holy moly.
Yeah, I know.
Wow. Okay.
What?
Well, it's like talking about color gradients, things like that.
We
Like,
can't go up from 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Remember color.
Yeah. I think most people.
Maybe we can go lower. That keeps us safe. Colors. We'll do random since we don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. It's funny. It's the first one, and it's going to start with 1.
So we fresh. That's safe. What do you alternative, Kevin? What's for this? I like that those were. Is that right? Yeah.
Since it has the letters like programmed into it, can you just add them in a row? So you don't have to go to the computer.
Yeah, he just did my name just by typing it.
Oh, I know that. And does it have any font inside?
Yeah.
Does it have
I didn't see him do it, but I forget.
And then sewing?
And then sewing.
So I want to write the lock like a
That gets, as you go a little
there's
bit
a
further down.
kind of brat. Take off the
The lock says it's locked now, so you can't go back in there and you have to
Okay.
maneuver it a little bit to the.
And then you push the green button? Certainly got going, but
Yeah, it's doing just fine. It was very good.
I'll give you his number. It's great.
Oh, really? I love his number.
Just be ready for some sass, but he's got a little more chill.
I'll take his that.
Yeah, I think you can handle it.
yeah, he's got personality.
Yeah.
I'm not even reading. I wanted us to see like the sass.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Yeah. How long it's gonna be?
Yeah.
How many stitches?
Maybe now people can walk in and get everything done here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could.
Count stitches too, right?
And so if you don't have those, and then, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very much a touch and break.
I am too. I guess we didn't throw it all.
We'll get that.
Okay. So we would want to go to, and we replace, how do you replace, okay, 3.
Okay.
Like, 3 looks like it's loaded.
Yeah.
So,
Return.
okay. Oh, no, we're not doing this one.
Now let's push the button.
Like, what does this do?
All right. It'll take off or something.
That's how you change the food.
If you guys want to take a look up close, it goes pretty fast. It's like 700 stitches per minute.
Yeah, this one says, yeah. It can go as high as 1,000 per minute. But
Amazing.
just get your fingers out of the way. Yeah.
Does it have motion sensors or anything?
It very well might. Let's see, we gotta go to. Your stitches, if you want to do it by stitches, one plus or minus your stitches, 2,000. Then I get, yeah. Just taking it to the next school is what that would be.
Oh, okay.
So that might actually work. Not sure, but.
Six would be the next
Six would be the next one.
Six of them.
Thank you. Okay. It really likes to work. Yeah. Six. Still going back and forth.
No, that's just with the needle position.
I probably do think.
Yeah, usually that one.
That's what Mo did last night. That's just a speed. This
Let's
was
see what that says. They hit.
okay. Okay, I think that's
You did too.
yeah, I think that that's the one. So the one with the magic.
Yeah.
You guys are work well. This is good.
They usually work pretty well in this stuff too.
And look, it's embroidering over the text without an issue.
Yeah.
Do you always use interfacing? If you use specific
Stabilizer,
yeah.
It's not gonna have to square through all the.
Yeah. Is the one we have on here okay, or should we use it? Well, this one looks pretty decent. Okay. Yeah, we have a lot of it.
That's what I would use. Do you have any sticky side?
No, we
I
should,
should bring you guys a roll up with all of these like, the fast frame, that's what we're through.
yeah, Jim
And-
gave me a list of all the stuff. I haven't
Oh,
haven't
good.
opened it yet. I looked, so we'll have that on hand.
I'll bring a roll of it, because when you get the fast frame, you use that stuff, it's so easy and quick.
Yeah, Greg really liked your fast frame.
Yeah,
Like, he opened the box, he's like, oh my goodness, these are great. He was very excited about the fast frame.
they are, and then you stick it all the time.
Okay.
So you don't have to go through all the pieces in there. Some of the, those, you get smaller features of that, I also have a very large feature of that, and that's. And you, once you use those, you're not gonna go back. It's,
No, probably not.
you'll just become your big bad. But yeah, this is a, I think it's good to say, like, you can use a lot of stuff, yeah. It all depends on the density of the stitch. When, is what tells them what, stabilizers are. Yeah. But I did put a, like one of those circle things,
Mm-hmm.
and it tells you you get this fabric that's this, whatever gives you,
Really?
Yeah,
What is that?
it's a compass, call it a compass.
Compass. Okay.
It's without other stuff, I'm sure.
I'm sure, yeah.
Mhm.
We'll dig through it.
I think you'll see it.
Oh, yeah, there's a, I don't think we've ever seen one of those things before.
It's great. It's really good. Cause that takes the guessing away of the stabilizer. Or then you get the idea.
You're the best. So if it's silk charmeuse, the needle type we need,
It's
Oh my
great.
God, and the stabilizer here.
I love things like that, cause then my brain.
I know, we
remember
had-
everything.
All right, so this means we should probably have different types of stabilizer on hand for the different materials. This is fantastic.
Yeah, it does tell you exactly the way you would want to go.
Yeah.
And even if you can't have all of those, you could probably have every other one you could probably make one do.
Yeah, exactly. So if we don't have it, it shows you the alternatives to it.
That's a new thing.
I think so, because it says here, peel and stick with water soluble
Oh,
copy.
nice.
So there's that one.
Yeah. That's the new one. Mine doesn't. You would get new one.
Yeah.
That's good.
I see which
Yes, anymore.
Oh,
Jeez.
Yeah. Well, now I'm getting started. Maybe because I do it at this point. That'll cancel the.
Well, I mean, we'll just make sure that when we first assign them that we
Yeah.
Yeah.
figure
And
out.
we'll get you the pins for those. And we go by bars and.
I don't want to monopolize your time.
We could play with this all day, so you.
We made this day out to be pretty much for us around here. It's a good day.
Yeah.
Meeting more people and.
Yeah, we'll
The owners of these, I mean, Manuel.
all sorts of goodies in there.
Yeah,
There
there
are all that.
It goes through all the steps of even changing out a needle. Just need to make sure you have the right thing.
The right little tool.
Yeah. But yeah, there's enough to get into trouble with.
Oh, yeah. We like our
No,
mischief
yes.
around. Oh, the camera thing.
Yeah, this is a camera thing. And you will mark exactly where your needle is. And then it knows where to home in on the register area.
That's insane.
It's great. Yeah, it is insane. It's great. So then you could just do your design.
And then put it exactly where you want it on the fabric.
Because then the camera will all match up.
Yeah, unlike us that are like, okay, Just finagle it a little to
Yeah.
the left, a little to the right.
You just
Rehoop it,
yeah.
rehoop it.
You just gotta say it. That whole
Yeah.
Trying to get my husband back.
You're still.